Hello everybody, my name is Drew, and today in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to eat properly if you want to lose weight and then keep your muscle. So like basically a proper cutting video. And I'm just going to be going through what you should eat during the day, how you should exercise, stuff like that. And I'm excited to get into it. So first thing, what should you eat when you're cutting? So a lot of people are going to tell you, exercise, this, that, can't eat this, can't eat that. Bottom of the line, you got to cut out all sugar, can't have any sugar, and then you want to really stack protein. So majority protein for intake, and then no sugar for intake. And what that's going to do is keep providing nutrient for your muscles without all that sugar storing into fat. So basically what I eat in the morning, lunch, and dinner is a lot of tuna, a lot of fish. So like packets like these are amazing on the go because at work, tear one open, mow that sucker down, throw her away, and you're good. And then for breakfast, right? Start with breakfast, getting carried away. Breakfast, I open one of these bad boys up, and you want to get the tuna that's in water. You don't want the oil. You want tuna in water. So I'll have a can of tuna, and then usually like a protein bar that you got to make sure when you're having bars and stuff, it's got to be no sugars or close to no sugars. So I'll have like M&M protein M&Ms or whatever you call it. That's like 1 gram of sugar for the bag. So I have one thing of tuna, protein bar with peanut butter. I love dipping protein bars with peanut butter. And yes, you can eat peanut butter. Everyone's gonna tell you don't eat peanut butter, but just make sure it's the natural peanut butter with the oil in it. Gotta mix it. I know it sucks, just gotta do it. And then snacking during the day. Basically, I don't snack a lot. You shouldn't really snack a lot, but if you're feeling hungry, have a protein shake. Yet again, not a lot of sugar. You don't want a lot of sugars in anything. So I'll have either a protein shake, another protein bar, another couple of protein bars, or have another packet of tuna. I hate to say it, you guys are going to get sick of tuna. You're going to want to throw up, gag. It's all right. You'll get used to it after like a week or two. But after you get like through that snacks, so you got breakfast, your snack, and then lunch. Now lunch is super important for me, for you, for anyone really. And then when you eat lunch, I typically have some sort of meat. So like steak and eggs, chicken with rice. And there's a lot of controversy on whether you should eat rice when you're cutting. You shouldn't eat a lot of rice when you're cutting, but for one meal a day, rice is okay. So like for lunch, I'll have chicken and rice, steak and eggs, chicken and eggs. It's got to be like meat. It's pretty much what you got to eat. And then peanut butter again for lunch. If you're not full, which you should be, eat some peanut butter with like celery. You know, celery's fine. It's literally had no calories, no nothing. So celery with peanut butter is a good snack too. And then after lunch, usually I personally have another snack, but another protein bar or two. And then for dinner, well, before dinner, I'll work out. Then before I work out, I'll take BCAAs, like the powder you put in the drink. And then I usually have like an egg or two for a snack, you know. Because eggs, I'll preach that eggs are amazing. They're amazing for you. That's all you should eat. If it was up to me, that's all I would eat. But you gotta get nutrients, otherwise somehow like tuna, steak, stuff like that. And then for after I work out, I'll come home and then cook a big dinner. So like, for example, last night I had canned venison. I put that in a frying pan, stirred it up, and then with your venison, you could put like sour cream, cheese, stuff like that. I mean, you can dance with whatever you want to put in it, but in reality, as long as it doesn't have sugar, you're gonna be fine. So just don't put sugars in anything. Not like you can put sugars, but like stay away from sugars as much as possible. So I started bulking like November 1st for 2 months, and then January 8th I started my cut. So like probably 3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. I went from 217 pounds to 198 pounds, and I kept my muscle. So basically I have my abs already, and it's only been 3 weeks. So if anyone tells you, you know, it's impossible to lose weight, you gotta do cardio, not necessarily true. 90% of weightlifting, bodybuilding, whatever you want to do, is diet. If you have a good diet, you're gonna get results fast. And that's the thing. If you don't stick with your diet, and if you like cheat, like, oh, one night, oh god, that ice cream looks so good. Yeah, no, that's just gonna set you back a couple days. Gonna take a couple more days to get right back to where you were. So a lot of willpower. You gotta just stick to your plan. And yeah, tuna's your best friend. That's basically what I eat during the day. And if you eat how I eat during the day, no problem that you can't lose a couple pounds every couple days. It's simple. What should you do for exercise? Now, controversial, because everyone says exercise equals you're gonna lose that weight and gain those abs. No, I do hardly no cardio, and no, I didn't do any cardio. All I did was some ab workouts. Now, ab workouts is a must. You gotta do that every single day. And cardio, like running, doing them elliptical machines, doing the bikes, you don't need to do that. I mean, if you're gonna bulk and you still want to look lean, like not a dirty bulk, sure, you're gonna want to do some cardio. But when you're strictly cutting, want to lose that belly fat and like get toned, you don't need to cut. If you're on that diet that like I'm telling you to do, you're not gonna need to do any cardio at all. I mean, it took me 2 weeks, and I went from like having a belly to now having abs and being a little more lean and a little more better looking. So, and I'm not done with my cut by no means. It's only been like 2.5 weeks. I'm probably gonna cut for a month and a half, and then after I do that cut, I will do a bulk after that again. But needless to say, you do not need to do cardio. Now for ab workouts, what I love doing is where you lay flat, then you bring your legs up, and then you arch your hips upward when you bring your legs up to get that bottom abs really working. And then right after I do that, I do that 20 times, 20 leg raises, right? I go to the pull-up bar and I do 20 more leg raises. So 20 and 20. Then right after that, I get into a plank, and that'll work those upper abs, whatever. And then when you're in the plank, move your hips up and down and side to side to get them obliques up and down to really get those abs working. Or regular plank if you can't do it. 30 seconds, work your way up to a minute each time. You'll be fine. Just keep trying to build on your plank. And so that's basically all I do for cardio. All I did while I'm cutting. And I saw results, so I don't see why you would not see results as long as you're staying strict with the meal plan. Otherwise, if you cheat, if you're eating junk food, if you're eating sugars, if you're eating bread, I never talked about bread. Do not eat bread. Terrible for you. Do not eat bread. Stick to the tuna and some meat. Don't eat bread. You'll be just fine. I mean, month, 2 months, depending on where you're at for body weight. I mean, if you're obese, it's gonna take longer, obviously. But stick with the tuna in the morning, because then that tuna is also gonna fill you up. And don't do much cardio. I mean, if you're gonna do a strict cut from a bulk, you do not need cardio. If you do cardio, hard with this diet, you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass too. And if you don't care, if you just want to say, no, I want to lose all my weight and I want to look skinny, okay, I wouldn't suggest doing that, but then you can do cardio for however long you want. Walk on a treadmill, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to stay lean and have that muscle mass while you're cutting, you're gonna want to not do cardio. I didn't do cardio. I would not recommend. Now, coming from me, I'm 6'3", so I was 215, 216. I didn't look overly large, but I was fat. So I just stuck with the meal plan, did my ab workouts every single day, and 2 weeks I started to see results. Or after a week I started to see results. I mean, my love handles were going, I was getting more lean. And then another huge thing you're going to notice when you're on this, you're going to be much more vascular. Who doesn't want to look vascular and be veiny, you know? So stick with your ab workout. I don't and would not recommend doing cardio with this diet and cut plan. All right, quick recap now. So basically, you have to stick with a strict meal plan. Do not cheat. No sugar, no bread. You'll be good. Do not cheat. I stress that 100%. And then for exercise, stay away from the cardio. Not going to do much. I mean, you're going to want to keep your muscle, I would assume, when you're cutting. So I'd stay away from cardio. And then just abs every day. Hit them hard, 20 minutes a day. You'll be fine. Stick to the plan, do abs, you'll be good. Thanks for watching my video.